In case you ever go too long without playing The Witcher 3 and you forget how terrible its inventory system is, here's a refresher. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that you have a mod that gets rid of the weight limit. You know, like any reasonable person who plays an RPG would, because it's better than spending literally hundreds of hours running back and forth, selling shit, and you know, just wasting your own time. Unless you're like 12 and you have nothing better to do with your life. So this is just default Witcher 3 on a new game plus. You have to move every individual item one at a time. You can't group select. You can't hold like shift and then drag to the bottom. You can't control click. And then every single fucking item you move also has like a 4-second delay to actually go into the stash for some weird reason, which makes no sense. You know, even though you're running the game on like super ultra on M2 solid state drive, and there's like no, you know, there's no performance drop, so it just doesn't make any sense why you would be subjected to this ridiculous lack of speed. Like, look at this. I have literally hundreds of weapons in my inventory. Do you know how long I've already been at this before I started recording? And it doesn't matter what you do with it. I mean, you could press drop instead. It's still going to take the same amount of time. This isn't even why I opened this game. But considering that I can't run because I'm over encumbered, I need to get rid of this shit so I can actually do what I was trying to do. This is just absurd. It would probably be easier to just like find an older save and load it, because all I was trying to do was like go to Novigrad or something. But this does tie into an overall thing that I'm sick of RPGs that have inventories with limited space. It's just stupid. Especially a fantasy RPG. Like, how about we ignore the realism of carrying shit around just for the sake of fantasy or science fiction or whatever, you know? Holy fucking shit. I'm going to be here all fucking day. More likely, I'm just going to save this game and then I'm going to give up. This is insane. I'm finally at the end of the weapons, at least. By the way, all of this shit is because of Skellige. Like 90% of these swords are because of Skellige. All these stupid fucking treasure chests that are like floating around in the water. And every time I say that it's stupid and it doesn't constitute like legitimate gameplay, people are like, "Oh, downvote. Burn the heathen. Get the tar and feathers." Like, okay, I'm stating facts. Hope you realize that. Adding 400,000 fucking treasure chests floating around in the zone does not represent valid gameplay. Like 50 maybe, but there's literally over 100. And that's just in Skellige. I mean, there's hundreds more around the rest of the game. Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna kill someone. Probably myself. I can't do this anymore. This is awful. I think actually what it did is it like took every single item that I owned in the game, and then when I did a New Game Plus, it just like shoved all of them into my inventory or something. Because if you look at the UI, there isn't even an option to go in here and take all items out of the treasure chest. So it can't possibly, sorry, I can't talk today. It can't possibly be something that I did. What is my fucking problem? Why can't I talk? Good fucking God. This is just awful. And the sad thing is, if I sold all this shit, I would probably get like maybe 10,000 orens. Or whatever this currency is. Florins. I don't know. Crowns. What are florins? Are those even from Witcher? It sounds like it's from Assassin's Creed 2 or something. Florins? And maybe like Medieval 2. I don't know. Oh, too many games. I'm going to kill myself. I promise you. Please let this be the last weapon. Alright, now there's only like 300 pieces of armor to go. Why is this so fucking slow? Is there like a setting somewhere that I'm missing? Jesus Christ almighty. No. Is there like a enable working properly on solid state drive option? Oh my lord, I hate you so much. This is just god awful, dude. It's fucking terrible. Didn't Witcher 3 have... Maybe I'm thinking of Witcher 2. Didn't this game have a splash screen launcher? Maybe that's what the settings are. I don't know. I mean, look at it. Literally, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Are you fucking joking? How can this game possibly be running like this much fucking ass? It can't be like, this can't be normal. It can't be how it's supposed to be running. I don't remember it being this god awful when I actually played it. Why do I have this shit in my inventory? Now, I mean, come on, you guys. To be fair, the CPU has to do some literal first grade math. Okay? It's really complicated, guys. It's got to subtract the weight. Okay, actually they are decimals. They're not integers, but still. It's got to subtract 1.02, you know, from 487. It takes a whole lot of computing power from an i7. Let me tell you. It's totally reasonable. Should absolutely take this long. I don't know what you are talking about. There's nothing wrong here. Why in fuck's name wouldn't there be a transfer all button? Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? This is the shit I'm talking about. You know, these fucking people on fucking Reddit and everywhere else on the internet. Oh, CDPR is the best fucking developer ever. They're fucking legendary. They make the best games. Really? Fucking really? Are you sure about that? Have you seen it? Have you played this game? Do you see what I'm doing right now? I have spent 25 fucking minutes moving shit out of my inventory. Through no fault of my own. I had nothing to do with this that I'm aware of. I don't know. You know, it's literally been 3 years since I opened this game, so I might have like fucked something up. I don't know. I mean, most likely what happened is I had a mod installed to, like I said earlier, bypass the stupid weight limit, and then I did a new game plus with that mod still enabled, and then it put all my shit in in the new game's inventory, and then I uninstalled the game and didn't touch it for like 3 years, and now I'm trying to play it without that mod. And so not only did the mod stick all the shit in my inventory and overburden me, but then on top of that, not having the mod installed probably also is like fucking up the game. And so it's having trouble computing, which doesn't make any fucking sense, but whatever. It's still CDPR's fault regardless, because this shouldn't be a thing. I mean, there shouldn't not be an option to transfer everything. Every other fucking RPG ever made in the past 20 years has an option to loot all, move all, transfer all, drop all, whatever the case may be. Take all. Awful as it was.